All right, Miss Flynn?
Yeah.
The first one,
Okay.
x equals y, b,
So it
b
says,
2x equals y.
write an equation. Okay, so it does not say that we have to say y, because I would say on the first one, I'd say alternate interior angles of parallel lines are congruent, but it just says, because can you see how those are alternate interior angles? So, but it just says write an equation. Okay, so all we have to do is say x equals y. He's right. You just say x equals y. You don't have to.
For D.
I don't know.
I'm not there yet.
For D,
I don't know what
I did 2x
Now-
plus 2y equals 360.
Yeah, that was
So on B, x and y, I'm gonna have to.
2x equals y because you're going to
Okay.
multiply by 2.
I'm having to make the assumption that y is a central angle, although it doesn't say that it is. If that's a central angle, then this arc across from it is the same as whatever y is. And so we know that x is an inscribed angle intersecting that arc, so it's what he said, that x is
2x
half.
equals y.
You could say x equals half of y, or you could say 2x equals y. Either way. So or you can say 1/2
Of y.
y equals x, or something like that.
But
Or x equals, yeah, half of y, you could say that. Whatever. Either way. Letter
Next
C
one's just
says-
like A, it's x equals y. Because
These are vertical angles, so it's going to be x equals y just because they're vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent.
for B,
And-
wouldn't it be x equals y over 2? Half y.
Y over 2 is the same as half of y, so you could write it this way if you want to. There's lots of ways you could write it.
0.5.
Yeah, you could write 0.5. So here's letter D. So D, that's interesting. So y is, do I have a pencil? I know I had a pencil a second ago. There it is. I'm going to write in my book with my pencil. So see this arc that x is intercepting? It's intercepting that right there. Well, the y is intersecting the rest of the circle, isn't it?
Yeah.
2x plus 2y equals 360.
No, it's 3x.
3x.
Because there's 4 parts of a triangle, that's 1/4. Am I right, this one?
Well, I was still trying to,
1/3.
well, right now I'm
Aren't
trying
they
to,
2 chords? So that would be 2 times x to get that, and 2 times y would get the other part.
don't these have to add up to 180? Because,
Yes.
Oh, yeah. X plus y.
I mean, we kind of learned, I think we learned that in one of the other lessons. So you could just say x plus y equals 180 if you wanted to. But Silas, I kind of liked what you said. I kind of liked what you were saying. You said something like 2x plus 2y equals 360. So, and that's true. Look, 2x plus 2y equals
Oh, it's like the
360.
same thing.
So you
That
just-
we said.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it makes more sense because I'm pretty sure he said 2x because he's thinking of the inscribed angle or whatever, because this arc is going to be twice that angle measure. But I think we were supposed to just remember from our lesson that the opposite angles always add to 180. So, I mean, but that also makes sense. So whichever way makes sense to you. I would use this as my answer.